Everybody, this is Shayma. Let's continue science related to IELTS, and we're gonna talk more about the environment. What helps living things survive? Survive means to live and to grow. Survive in their environment. Living things live where they can meet their needs. We said it before. What do living things need? Water, food, air, and homes, shelters. A redwood tree. This is the redwood tree. Can you see it? Oh, really big. Needs a cool, wet environment. So, can you find this redwood in desert? No, teacher. The weather is not wet and the weather is not cool. With rich soil, a lot of minerals in the soil. What about cactus? A cactus need a warm, dry environment. So where can you find the cactus? Some desert, no problem. With sandy soil, where can you find the sandy soil? Desert. So we can find the redwood in the forest and the cactus in the desert. Why? Because the redwood needs a lot of things that can find it in the forest, like a cool weather, wet environment, rich soil. What about cactus? Needs sandy soil, warm, dry weather, dry environment. So you're gonna find it in the desert. As you see here, the comparison between the cactus and redwood. The temperature, warm, cool. Warm, cool. You're gonna choose. This is a choose. What about cactus? Awesome, warm. What about redwood? Cool. Okay, we're gonna do the comparison together. Okay, what about type of soil? Cactus, sandy. What about redwood? Rich, a lot of minerals. Okay, mud. What about amount of moisture? Means wet or dry. Moisture here means wet or dry. What about the cactus? Dry. What about redwood? Damp or wet. What do we call this? When animals find everything that they need in their environment and they can survive. Living things have adaptation. What does it mean, adaptations? To help them survive in an environment. What does it mean, teacher? An adaptation is a body part or a way of acting that helps a living thing survive. Like what? Like, for example, what kind of adaptation that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives the fish to survive and breathe underwater? Awesome, gills. So gills here is a part from the fish that Allah gives them to what? For what? For adaptation, that they can breathe underwater. They can breathe underwater. Plants might have long roots. Long roots in dry weather, it's a kind of adaptation. Why they have long roots in dry? To get water from down to reach water, the kind of adaptation. Anything Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala gives plants or animals to survive, to live, we call it what? Adaptation. Animals might have a certain way of finding food to eat. A way to find a food also, it's a kind of adaptation. Let's start with the desert. We said that we divided biomes into desert, forest, grassland, like this. Let's start with the desert. What is a desert? All of us, we know that a desert is a biome with warm, dry weather. How is the weather? Warm and dry. The Sonoran Desert is the name of the desert. It's the largest desert where in North America. So what is the name of the largest desert in North America? Sonoran. A desert gets less than 25 centimeters of what? 10 inches of rain each year. So So little, awesome, little work. Little, 25 centimeters only. They may be one day with a lot of rain. So it doesn't rain daily, but maybe one day, for example, one day what? Maybe one day a year for this 25 centimeters. Then months, drop the th, months may pass with no rain at all. That's why plants need what to get water, long roots. The kind of what? Adaptation. Awesome. A desert can get very hot during the day. The sun's heat warms the land and the air. At night, the desert can cool off quickly. So morning hot, night cool. Desert soil is mostly sand, not mud, sand. Rain quickly drips through the sand, will disappear. The water goes deeper under the ground than most plants' roots can reach. So can reach. Can reach. Okay. So only plants with long roots can reach the water. Can reach water.